I don't think Graham does well when he is getting ran over, like
Yeah.
in space-wise. I don't think he's great when someone's in a space and competent. Whoa.
Oh, we're going in.
Yeah, we're going right into this. Whereas Tylenol is really good in that aspect. But when Graham does have the times where he seems to slow down the pace a lot and keep Tylenol at a distance he wants to play at, great fair. I didn't think any of that was possible.
The weight on all of those, like, I can't be just doing it.
Yeah,
I
you
have
can't
to
just
wait.
throw that second bear. That second one was big time.
Yes.
And that was impressive.
One of the things I think is the most important for specifically HiFi is that he needs center stage because he's a little more aggressive than he wants to be. So when he's in the corner, he's attacking from just a negative situation.
Yeah.
Oh, I think he could have shield grabbed that.
Yeah, but then you look at Hunger Box. Then you win Evo. Then you win Evo. I guess.
Yeah, you win Evo. It's like, uh-oh, I won Evo.
Uh-oh. I should have gone on platform 20 times on one Evo.
Whoopsie, I'm the best in the world.
I accidentally am #1.
Oh,
Wow. What a weird shield stab.
Poor Puff's ear.
It's really hard to watch a matchup like this. It's really hard to determine who is doing well and who's doing bad, who's doing poorly, you know? Because when it's really easy to say that one guy's playing bad, but in a matchup like this, so much of what you do affects what the other person does. And I know it's like every matchup, right?
Yeah.
But I think in this matchup specifically, it's like there's so many things that Tylenol might be doing that makes it look like Graham's playing bad, but it's because of what Tylenol's doing, and vice versa. It just seems so much more prevalent to me in this matchup.
I think a lot of that, too, is this is one of those matchups where you get touch death a lot with either character.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, obviously, you touch this a lot more.
Yeah.
By Puff. It's like her game.
But sometimes you can just get like a 3-hit up air, and 3 hits into an up air with Fox. If you hold in just a little bit on a couple of them, you just get destroyed. You should have that.
He should.
I think you should fall down with the fair first. Try and get weak fair because it's you have to. Don't have to commit as long to it.
This is a few questionable things on Tylenol. He's coming back.
He's
though,
back.
I think.
Yep. Yeah. Fox is very good.
Yeah. But like it's like a game like this, we've seen Tylenol already do some silly stuff like that, right? It's like, is he Tylenol playing poorly?
Or is Graham forcing these situations?
Those were a little more like Tylenol jumping off and just being out of nowhere for some reason.
Yeah,
Whoa.
but I don't know. Maybe Graham's in his head.
Maybe Graham's deep. He's so deep in his head, he's like just using his controller. Actually. Kind of like that.
Oh yeah. That's something that HiFi is really
Great
good at.
reaction from Chris.
Oh, that's actually that's something that's like very player dependent too, because HiFi is very much tomahawker.
Yes, big tomahawker.
While I was saying that,
that was a big scoop that you don't see often, by the way. That's not something that's common. Most people just don't bother with that because if you're late, you get the instant fair from the ledge from Puff.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, sweet, this game's fun. Nice. I like the weight. Oh, good up B. Really, really good up B. Puff didn't have a great angle to come down at that, and if you started early, the flames are already out.
That was really interesting, because he had to go below and jump up to do that, but if you go below and then you go high with your double jump, then you just ruined. Yeah.
That's a big Falcon thing. You can, yep.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good awareness to know that he wasn't going to be able to tech that before he got the rest off.
Yeah, that's, I don't know. It just happens on Battlefield. You feel like you're not going to die, and then you die.
Don't get me wrong, this is never the end-all, be-all, because the way a Fox player or a Puff player can heat up can change a set big time, especially with Fox. It's like you start getting hot and you're not missing your spacing, you're getting out punishes. For Puff, it feels like a nightmare, right?
The Fox counter picks in this matchup are so rude.
Brutal. But time and time again will show that the Puff ones work too. Seriously, they work.
Yeah.
And it's why whoever wins game 1 often wins the set.
Ooh, he could have arrested that. You're just not expecting that, right?
That angle from Chris on that right side was phenomenal. But you know what I'm saying? It's like the Fox ones are crazy to me. But Puff wins on her counter pick a lot.
Yes.
And that's why whoever wins game 1 wins the set more often than not. It almost never happens the other way around. Because it's like, I don't know, it's kind of so strong that someone has to make a huge gameplay change to win a set when they lose game 1 in this match.
Oh, Ooh, that pivot grab was so sick.
That was big. You know if that's a pivot or if he just turns the dash and jump cancel grabs? I feel like that's probably what that is, right?
That's a lot slower.
Okay.
So I'm almost positive that's a pivot. Oh, yeah.
Really?
There we go.
Huh. I trust Joe. I mean, Joe knows way too much about
So
this game.
he said that he would be sliding if he jump canceled after the dash.
Okay.
The pivot just stops you because it's
Yeah.
still during your dash.
So
if you do something during dash, you
Yeah.
stop.
So even if it's like the first possible frame that you can do a jump cancel grab, you'll still go slide?
Yeah. If you're in your run.
Okay. That's interesting. You know what that tells me is I've done a lot more pivot grabs in my life than I thought I had. I thought I was
Let's
just,
go
I thought I was
dash.
just jump cancel turning around. You know. But I guess you know what it is though? If you input it the same way but it's timed at the pivot timing, you're still just going to
then
get
you'll
pivot
get
grab.
it. Yeah.
So that makes sense too. So even if
Ooh.
you mean a pivot grab or not, you could still just do the regular one.
That neutral was really cute. They were running all around each other. That was so sick. We should get Joe a mic to the people though.
a people's mic.
Who's
The tech mic.
Who's keeping Joe's voice away from these people?
Joe is.
I don't agree with that, Joe.
It needs to be like football. You know, you watch football and there's a penalty, and let's say it's like unnecessary roughness.
Oh,
right?
the
And
sideline
they're gonna
ref.
review it.
Yeah.
Or the sideline ref sometimes, but a lot of times they call in a retired ref.
Oh yeah.
Joe's not a
and they're like-
retired, melee player, for instance, but they'll call in the retired ref, and they'll be like, "Hey, this is the former head of the refs union for the NFL. What do you think about this foul? You think it's gonna stand?"
Ooh.
Man, good awareness.
Their up air is so sick.
Huge. I mean, when you get those down in this matchup, it opens up so many more kill opportunities for
Yeah.
you that you just don't even have in your kit until then.
Because it scares Puffin DIing out, and then you just get so much off like some early kills with bears and things like that because they're scared of getting Nair X'd.
Yeah. You a Stadium fan or an FD fan in this match? against
FD.
Fox? FD.
FD's so strong.
Okay.
I think Stadium is still good because Fox is busted. He just has all the good
Fox is
counter picks.
very good.
But I think FD just has that extra umph where it's just like they just have so many less options to land. They have to land on the ground.
Yeah.
And so you're just like waiting. You can like get them to that perfect percent, and then it's like, okay, you got to land sometime. I'll grab you then.
Yeah.
I'll be there.
Yeah. But I think it's I don't know. I like to think it's that simple, but I think Puff's drift mix-up's coming down with Nairs and other aerials. It's like it sounds so simple to just dash dance around it, but it's like you miss a dash dance, just grab through them or something, and now you're up there resting because you weren't ready
It's
for the
definitely
eye.
not free,
Yeah.
but it's just less options than the platforms that they get on
It's
Stadium.
great no-tech action on that platform. One of the weird times where it's like, you should no-tech there. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, this is a great matchup. It's super played in the top level, but I think it's a lot closer than it used to be, that people used to think it was.
Yeah.
And I don't know. It's a good one to watch.
Yeah.
He looked like he went on stage. Did you see that? Like,
Yeah.
Frame was like on stage. He's like, nah, I'm just kidding.
I think it went, maybe he was like, his angle of air dodge was too tight,
Yeah.
and he kind of jumped back. And, yeah.
Now, you think Graham acted out of shield, or do you think that was a shield stab? It can shield stab.
I think it's a shield stab.
God, that's awful.
It's Puff's ear. Puff's ear just gets poked so much.
Really? Like down low?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
that is?
it's like, because it kind of comes out. Yeah, you see it in the front.
Oh,
so
no,
it's like,
I was thinking of the up smash that he scooped under. the
oh,
shield with.
okay.
Yeah,
that was, I'm not sure.
I
I always just think it's a shield poke because Puff gets shield poked at the dumbest times.
Yeah, but, I mean, relative to the other top tiers, besides
Sheik.
Sheik, yeah. I don't know. Marth gets shield poked on anything.
Yeah.
I have times where I'll see a Marth on the platform like playing Falco, and I'll literally just wait half a second and just dare the highest part of his shield, where usually you get shield grab, and it's like, thanks. I mean,
Yeah.
I now get to start my combo
I like to nair them on platforms, hit their feet.
from underneath. Oh, it's
Yeah.
so good.
Ooh. That drill was something.
So I think this is a good situation of where, like, I was talking about how one player needs to make a big change, I think, after they lose game one. And Tylenol's just been 10 times cleaner since then.
For sure.
So much cleaner with everything he's done. He's called out so many of Graham's timings. And if Graham wants to turn this set potentially back in his favor, he's got to do the same.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. But Tylenol looks a little untouchable right now, unless he's going to air dodge.
I think Tylenol is just good on this stage. It really plays to
do
his
too.
strengths. I was like, okay, I got all this space.
Look
Sweet.
at his hair. I mean, his hair looks like the background of Dreamland.
Oh, you're right. Is that why?
I think that's where he draws his strength from.
I hadn't
love
thought about that.
Graham's
Now
hair.
I'm just looking at Tylenol's
I know.
hair.
It's very Dreamlandy. Oh my goodness, that was a ledge dash and a half. Oof.
Safe could have used one of those at the end of that last set. Oh, is he going under?
Oh, no
He's dead,
way. No way. I have never
Just
seen
got shine
somebody.
spiked on one side and then the other.
I've never seen that in my life. I've never seen somebody do that.
This game's dumb.
Wow.
This game's dumb.
Very, very convincing win.
Yeah,
by
I
the way,
can't
for
believe
Tylenol.
that.
Goodness gracious.
Where do you think Graham's going to go now?
I think it's going to go Falcon.
I don't think he's going to go Falcon.
I'm just kidding. Oh my goodness, that was a quick 22.
Oh, we
Wow.
can't even say the name of Graham's Falcon on stream.
Oh, because it's redacted?
Yeah.
Redacted Falcon?
PG stream. Sorry, guys. I can't tell you.
Well, I mean, what about the Fi? The Fi has been doing the marijuanis. Oh, you're right. I don't think this is a stage. I think you take this to the Yoshis, man. Force him to fight you.
I know that HiFi doesn't like Fountain. Just in general.
Well, he used to tell me, and maybe things have changed because I've moved away, but he used to say he likes taking Chris to Yoshis.
Yeah.
I just think he wants to force Chris to come to him sometimes, and it's like, this is not the stage for. I'll tell you that, because Chris isn't doing it. Chris is playing super smart, and when he is, he's smart about it.
Yeah, he's just been doing a really good job of like, all right, this is my center. You can't have it. This is my center. Why are you trying to come in?
It's more like, this is my stage, so just get off it.
Yeah, I mean, he's just pushing the center towards Puff. That was so good.
Very good and quick. Like, goodness gracious. That must have been one of the first frames of him getting out of that shield stun. Oh, that was 32% off a shine.
Oh,
my
that was
gosh.
spooky.
How do people do that, man? You know how many times I side me off every tournament? There's people out here shortening their side Bs on reaction. Get out of here, man. I'm done. I'm retiring right now. This is my official retirement. That's all I needed to see.
All right.
He's all in Graham's head. Oh. That was good.
Okay, he's
Good.
dead. No? Dreamland working against him. That wouldn't have happened on Yoshi's.
You're right. You're right. That was dead on Yoshi's. But then again, it's dead and he's getting punished on Yoshi's.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's 2 stocks piece on Yoshi's. Ideally, you wanted that to happen on what did you want?
Battlefield?
I guess. Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess. Probably would have killed on
Battlefield?
Battlefield, but I don't know. Battlefield. How is Dreamland wider than Battlefield 2?
Yes.
Okay. Because I know the height is actually not too
close,
bad, right?
yeah.
I know FOD and Dreamland have like. Is it FOD and Battlefield? Wait, 2 of them are almost the exact same.
In height?
Yeah, yeah. And people, it threw off a lot of people's perception of the stage. Or a lot of people had the incorrect perception of the stages for a while.
I think the platform heights are this top platform is lower than Battlefield.
That is
something
correct.
that's confusing.
That is definitely correct. I know that's true.
But I don't remember exactly the sizes.
Okay.
If
Okay.
Joe had a mic, I'm sure you'd know. But Joe doesn't have a mic. He doesn't want to talk to us.
Oh. What is the top 3 stages heights, and how close are they? Because I know one of them is really close, and people didn't realize that for a long time.
All right, so the stream can hear me now.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think it was Fountain and Battlefield are extremely
Extremely
close.
close. Okay.
Okay.
Yep, I thought so too.
And they're like, it's not even that much under Dreamland, I'm almost positive.
yeah, I mean,
It's like
Dreamland-
less than you would expect.
less than you expect.
Yeah.
I know when I saw the graphic for it the first time, FOD is like a hair higher than Battlefield, so much that it's
Yeah.
really just negligible. It doesn't make any difference. There's like few percentages where it actually matters.
That was a Zasa up air.
The
Shout outs to
Zasa.
Zas.
Yeah, I missed the Zos. Although I'm excited for the Zox.
The Zox. Zox is kind of cute. I've seen it. All right, let's see. Ooh.
This is Graham's stock of champions. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
it
not
totally
Williams'
is.
bracket, but he needs this big time. Great. Oh, I thought he was going to insta
I
grab.
thought he was going to grab, yeah.
It would have lost though.
Really?
But he buffered that roll. I think he was out of there.
That jab was so smart. See Evers?
Yep. Oh. Oh
Oh my
That
god.
was the farthest
Fox
reach I've
is so
ever seen.
broken.
The farthest Firefox reach I have ever seen in my life. It looked like Fox. Give me that. I need that. No, it's not enough.
No.
They're both swinging, bro. They're swinging. Tylenol's rather composed. Never mind.
Okay.
Never mind.
You were saying?
I said that right. He did a sick
Yeah,
dash
yeah.
dance and a grab that was what a composed player
Oh
would
my
do.
god.
Ledge. Yeah.
Yeah, always.
No.
Oh,
He was so
no.
late. Oh. This is tight. Don't get tech chased.
Yep.
That was a really
He's
bad
alive?
drift in. No, he needs to not drift in above Fox when Fox is on the ground. Oh my god.
I'm so scared.
Tylenol is hawking right now. Oh,
Yeah, he
that's
got it.
Oh man, what a good set. Graham really showed a lot of resolve there in the end.